everybody. Welcome to Blue Jays Trust Computer. Welcome to Blue Jays Today, where we always have something to say about the Toronto Blue Jays. I'm your host, Adam Pablo. Nick is currently at work right now, so I'm just jumping in here because we have action. We have action. And if you're a Blue Jays fan, it's not the good kind of action. It's the very bad kind. Actually, in fact, it's the opposite kind of action that we want because the New York Yankees are out here acquiring Frankie Montas, and not only Frankie Montas, but Luis Trevino as well in the bullpen. So this is huge. Huge for the New York Yankees. There's other moves happening right now as well. Baltimore is not going to try and compete, which, I mean, let's be frank, like, they weren't going to compete. I mean, it was exciting, but they weren't going to do it. They're trading away Trey Mancini over to, I believe, it is the Houston Astros. And I, personally, have not seen what the Yankees sent over in return for Montas and Luis Trevino. And I haven't seen what the Baltimore Orioles got in return for Trey Mancini. I have just, once I saw the headlines, I whipped together a thumbnail, whipped together the set, and here we are, everybody. Thank you all for tuning in. Guys, welcome in. Give us your thoughts, especially if you're a Yankees fan. I want to know, do you want to see me suffer? Well, you've came to the right place because the Blue Jays have done nothing. Nothing at all. It sucks. But I got to look at you do stuff, so let's go look at it. Why not? It's exciting. It's exciting. And there's also questions we got to answer as well. The poll right here is, do the Yankees have the best rotation now with Frankie Montas? It's pretty darn good. All right, let's first look at the tweet, everybody. I've got Twitter here. I love it. Jeff Passan coming out here and tweeting this. The New York Yankees are acquiring right-hander Frankie Montas and right-hander reliever Luis Trevino from the Oakland Athletic, sources tell ESPN. First was Benintendi. Then it was Scott Effros. And now the Yankees get Montas to join the rotation. If you haven't seen my minute monologue from earlier, Scott Effros is joining the Yankees. He seems like a good guy with lots of control, lots of fun stuff there for the Yankees. But the big news, obviously, is Frankie Montas and Luis Trevino. We've talked about him a lot, but let's look at him again. Frankie Montas. Absolutely dominant stuff. If you just want to look at the standard stuff, it's incredible across the board. Just a guy who has really figured it out. 2019, definitely one of his best years. And this being his second best year, what a great time for him to be traded. The Yankees rotation is now going to have Frankie Montas. It's going to have Jordan Montgomery, Nestor Cortez, Garrett Cole, Domingo Germán. He's kind of coming up and filling in for the injured Luis Severino. But now, you've got a rock-solid rotation. Guys you can count on in the rotation in Garrett Cole, Frankie Montas. Nestor Cortez, this is a big breakout year for him. Hasn't really seen postseason action. Someone correct me on that, but I believe he hasn't. And that, him coming in as your third with a big breakout year is phenomenal. Montgomery, Taillon, there starts to have some question marks around them, but that's why you go get someone like Frankie Montas to boost that rotation, and boost did they ever. And they also got some bullpen help in terms of Luis Trevino. Now, I know his name was being tossed around a bunch, and yeah, I figured he'd be traded, but what a package. What a package. Look. Wow. Hold on. Hold on. For some reason, I think he was doing better than this. Wow. Okay. Okay, so it doesn't matter about Luis Trevino. It's 647. Dang, what happened, bro? Damn, dude, that sucks. I mean, he was pretty decent. He was pretty good and serviceable. Definitely could go in the Blue Jays bullpen for sure with a 2.21 ERA, or excuse me, a 3.18 ERA, excuse me, and a 1.24 WHIP. But this year, dang, bro, what happened? He's still the closer for the Athletics, but I don't know what's going on. Well, it doesn't matter. The big name is Frankie Montas. So this is really, really big. Really, really big stuff. Great chase rate, great K rate. It gets barred a little bit, but this is going to help the Yankees for the rotation, securing that AL East #1 spot. This is really big blow. This is really big blow. Now, I want to get your thoughts. Let me read off some of your comments and get some of your reactions, because that's what we're about here at Blue Jays Today. I want to know what you guys think. We got Real Esteban going, Yankees! Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. Matt Blake will fix Trevino. Matt Blake will fix him. You better hope Matt Blake, I'm assuming that's your pitching coach, it will fix Trevino. Because you kind of have 2 months before you got to get ready. So I guess, if you take the next 2 months, look, you're going to win first place in the AL East anyways. So if you take the next 2 months all right, Trevino, let's get you back to being elite. Then that makes sense. That makes sense. Blue Jays are pathetic. Yeah, we know. We're dead. I got a lot of Blue Jays fans freaking out here, and I totally understand. We needed Frankie Montas to combat the Louis Castillo over in Seattle. But now who are we going to combat for Frankie Montas? We got to still wait. I think we're going to get someone, guys. Now that the big guys are coming off the board, the one big guy in Frankie Montas, I think we can expect a move sometime soon. We're not going to do nothing, guys. Promise. I promise you. I'm scared the Blue Jays won't have anyone to get picked from. It's okay. We're going to get someone like Quintana or Martin Perez. Hey, maybe Carlos Rodon. Maybe Noah Syndergaard. Okay? It's not going to be elite. Look, okay, you know what? With that being said, what do they have to give up? What do they have to give up for Frankie Montas? Because I haven't seen that yet. Sorry, guys. I don't know what's going on with this program. Every time I switch over, it mutes. Watch. Is it going to mute again? No, it didn't. Okay. That's weird. Well, thank you. Thank you, y'all. Okay, so going back to what I was saying. Where are these men? So we've got Ken Waldachuk. That's number 5 prospect. Not bad. I'd be totally willing to give our number 5 prospect. I'm so good, right? Right. Okay, we're good. I just wanted to make sure. Great. All right. Ken Waldachuk, JP Sears. Where's JP Sears? Oh my God. Number 20? See, what? Right-hander Luis Medina. Luis Medina. Is he a prospect? Okay, audio is fine. Yeah, that's so weird. Guys. Luis Medina. Oh, there he is, number 10. Okay, cool. And second baseman, Cooper Bowman. Dude, I would do this in a heartbeat. Look, I would give up a number 5 in a heartbeat. I think this is a great trade. Guys, I'm a firm believer. Okay, look, I'll try to give him some leverage. 23-year-old, 10-ranked prospect. Supposed to come up this year. There's no place for him on the team. Gone. Okay? Who's another guy? JP Sears. 26-year-old left-hander. Gone. Get the heck out of here. Ken Waldachuk, 24-year-old, supposed to play this year. He's not. There's no more room for him. Gone. It just makes sense. And then Cooper Bowman, where are you? Cooper Bowman. They don't have space for him. You've got Torres, 22-year-old. This guy might be like the only maybe guy that becomes something one day. I don't know. I don't predict the future, but that's Yankees got a deal here. That is so ridiculous. I thought that, and I said it this morning. I thought that if you were to acquire the top 3, if Louis Castillo is going to cost your top 3 to 5 prospects, oh boy, are we going to be in here for a while. No one's going to be able to match that price, or we're going to have to overmatch and do that exact same price for Frankie Montas. they're arguably the same pitcher. Like, granted, Castillo is doing better this year, but arguably you could say they're about the same pitcher. This is a joke. Blue Jays should trade for Sandy Alcantara. Yeah, we can't trade for Sandy Alcantara. We can trade for Pablo Lopez. He's been scouted by our scouts, so I wouldn't be surprised. I would not be surprised. Go see what 5, 10, and 20 and 21 prospects are on the Jays. Oh, absolutely I will, Ryan. Absolutely I will. Let's see if it mutes me again. Blue Jays prospects. 5, 10, 20, 21. You got it. Now I'm paranoid. We're good. All right. That's Otto Lopez. We have no room for him on our team. Irv Carter. Don't care. You are very young. 20. Luis Meza. Oh, we got him this year. He's 17. Don't care. Okay, you can go. And 21. I don't care about any of these guys. Look, we're trying to win right now. And that's what the Yankees trying to do, and they did it. So good for you, Yankees. Good for you, Yankees. And we still have all our top prospects. I know, Keisha. I know. That's what's crazy about this deal. Is you still have a top prospect. That's crazy. This was a fleece. I'm going to do it right here. You see this, everyone? Yankees. No. A's. Oh, here we go. I'm staying hip with the youngs. Here we go. Common A's L. Boom. There you go. Common A's L. I think I've said that twice already this year. Common A's L. All right. So that is the Frankie Montas trade to the Yankees. What do I think? I think that the Yankees are definitely going to make a strong push, guys. It's pretty obvious at this point. They secured the rotation. The rotation was going to look really strong back in April, May, and June. Starting to see some cracks in the armor in July. So they go and they reinforce it. They go get Andrew Benintendi. They go get two relief pitchers. And I forget one of the other guy's name from the Cubs. And they get Luis Trevino. This is a great deadline for the Yankees. And I was thinking earlier today, what I want to do is I want to make a little video room on how good and grading everyone's trade deadline. And the Yankees right now, to me, are looking like a solid A. This is a solid A. Could be even A+. Who knows? Maybe they're not even done. They're barely giving up any prospects. So this is really solid. This is really, really solid. Thoughts on Mancini going to the Astros? And that is exactly what I want to talk about next. Also, what about Hater to the Padres thing, Cobra? That's the next thing I want to talk about. I talked about it a little bit on the Minute Monologue. Maybe I'll give a little bit of a deeper dive. And also, guys, if you're just checking in here and just new, please drop a like on the stream. We've got 180 of you in here, 34 likes on the stream. Let's see if we get it to 50. This is trade deadline action, baby. I'm so amped. And especially the Toronto Blue Jays here. We're trying to get some action going. So while I break down all these trades and everything that's happening, we're also going to be looking at what's happening in the Twitter sphere, hoping that we can also get something going. This morning I saw Jeff Passan's tweet and thought it was Montas. Now it finally is. Yes, it is. All right. Let's get it. Yeah, I got a text message here. Also, Nick's on the way if anyone's wondering. All right. Here we go. Let's look at the Trey Mancini and Astros trade, shall we? Let's give our little insight here. Looking at the Twitter sphere. Jeff Passan, back at it again. Houston Astros have acquired first baseman / outfielder Trey Mancini from the Baltimore Orioles. So it's still ESPN. First with the news, whatever, Dan, Colony, whatever. I don't know, whatever. What did we have to give away? Obviously, here's my first thoughts on that. So I know in my heart, I wanted the Baltimore Orioles to compete. And in my heart, I wanted Trey Mancini to stay a Baltimore Oriole. Love that guy there. But, guys, you got to be realistic. Trey Mancini was coming up, I believe, on his last year of his deal. So you had to get something from him. Now, it makes me question in general for Baltimore Oriole land whether they're going to go out and trade more guys for some younger guys. They do have a really good bullpen, so we can take a look at their bullpen and see if there are any guys maybe with like one more year left or a final year. So that could be something. Quick question here. Can we land Carlos Rodon and Pablo Lopez? Definitely not both, but one of them, Absolutely, I think so. Also, Naked HD coming in here with the put you in a timeout. Bye. So, what did they have to give up? Has anything been tweeted yet on what they had to give up? Nothing? That's a fake. Wait, that's a fake one. Is it? Rays acquiring. Whoa, it's a Whoa, this was 2 minutes ago. This is Ken Rosenthal saying Rays acquiring Jose Siri from the Astros as part of a 3-team deal, sending Trey Mancini from the Orioles to Houston. Okay, so this is a lot deeper than I thought, folks. This is a lot deeper than I thought. Holy crap. Holy crap. Is there more? Y'all saying check Ken. Is there more than this? No, this is it. Holy crap. What is going on? Okay. Yeah, Kevin, I feel you, bro. What is going on? Okay, we gotta wait for more, guys. This is crazy. Rays. So Jose Siri. Let's remind ourselves of Jose Siri. All right. He was a center fielder from what I know. Houston Astros came up. So only played 2 years. I think he's underperformed. Yeah, he's heavily underperformed in his career. Only a 647 OPS. 1.1 WAR, so obviously it looks like he's got the defense part of him. That's part of his package. And you know the Rays, they like to play good defense. That's kind of their MO. Offense later, defense pitching number 1. So this is obviously a good fit for the Rays. This is Rays baseball, baby. Wow. So we got Christian saying Mancini to the Astros for the O's, Peter Solomon number 6, and Tyler Whittaker number 10. That's what Christian's saying right here. So basically Mancini is going over to the... Wow. That's it. In my mind, that's almost a bit of more of a pay for Mancini than Montas. A bit. Maybe not. No. I'm just joking. Montas, that was a bit more. 6 and 10. Wow. Okay, let me finish my thought here, though. Jose Siri is going over to the Rays. Mancini is going to the Astros. Who are the O's going to get? So they're getting Peter Solomon and Tyler Whittaker. We need to look at... Where'd you find that? Can you send me the source, please, guys? This is nuts. This is nuts. Yeah. Oh, here we go. 1 minute ago. Rays trading right-handed pitcher Seth Johnson to the Orioles. So this is where the 3-man trade comes in. Seth Johnson to the Orioles and right-handed pitcher Jaden Murray to the Astros. Holy God. What is going on right now? This is hard to follow. In Mancini Siri deal, source says so. Okay, so got the O's. They're sending away Mancini, and they're pulling in Seth Johnson. Okay. So Seth Johnson from the Rays. Let's take a look at their prospects. Let's just look at this. What are the Baltimore Orioles getting here, folks? That's what we're looking at. What are the Baltimore Orioles getting here for Trey Mancini? Seth Johnson. A right-handed pitcher from the Rays system. Supposed to come up next year. Okay. 6'1", 200 pounds. Nice, good fastball. Okay. And 40th overall selection. This doesn't look like a bad pick for the O's, honestly. They need pitching. Mancini was going to leave soon anyways. Or they were going to sign him back long-term. But I think that's a smart move. Okay, not bad. For those, not bad in my mind. You got pitching. They need pitching. Their offense isn't bad. Gigs of pitching could definitely help. Seth Johnson. Okay, now let's look at the other part of this trade. Now for the Astros, they're getting Mancini. Okay, so they're bringing in Mancini. And they're also... and right-hand pitchers Jaden Murray to the Astros. Okay, so they're getting... Hold on a minute. Who are the Astros giving up? What? Okay. So they're... Also, I'm getting someone to check in on... Dodgers closing in on Soto? No, they're not. Hold on. Let me get another tweet up. Hold on, folks. That's the big news. No, they're not. Okay, thank you, Jeff. I needed this, bro. Here's the full trade. Houston's getting Mancini, Jaden Murray. Okay, Jaden Murray from the Rays. Or from the O's. From the O's? This is so... Stay with me, folks. Jaden Murray. I don't even know who Jaden Murray is. Probably a guy on the team already. Baltimore gets Seth Johnson and Chase McDermott. Okay, Tampa gets Jose Siri. Okay, that's that. Who do I think wins in all this? Honestly, I had not heard of these guys before. I mean, everyone trades for different reasons. So, I think that the Houston Astros are getting not a bad trade here. Look, you get your man, you get an outfielder, first baseman, you're getting a guy. I think this is a good trade for Tampa Bay too. Look, they have so many prospects. They need bats. This is a good defensive bat, and I like it. I like it, to be honest. All right, Hector Gomez. I'm going to look up that trade. Hold on. I got to take a breather here. This is nuts. No, we're not trading. You're not getting anything. Okay, so far we've broken down the Frank. For those who are just tuning in, everyone, welcome. 192 of you in here. Please drop a like. We did get to 50 likes. Yay! Oh wait, can I get my sound effects? Let's go! All right. Next goal. Let's try 70. Oh, let's try. We gotta do 69. We gotta do 69 as the next goal. All right. But yes, so far we've got Frankie Montas to the Yankees, Luis Trevino to the Yankees. We even got another relief pitcher. I keep blanking on his name. He's also going to the Yankees. Yankees doing everything today. Then we got this three-way trade with the Rays, the O's, and the Astros. Crazy, crazy stuff. Read comments on Jeff posts. Yeah, everyone here, we're panicking a little bit, us Blue Jay fans, because we think, oh, things are happening. There's so many guys still out there. A lot of guys, a lot of relief pitchers, especially those Tigers relief pitchers, they're still there. We're not losing. Just because we haven't done anything, guys, doesn't mean we're not doing anything. There's Carlos Rodon. There's Pablo Lopez. There's a lot of guys still out there that can be competitive against Frankie Montas and Luis Castillo. Lots of guys. Soto to LA, bro? Whoa. Hold on. No. Here, I'm looking here, folks. Checking out Twitter with y'all. Okay. Not seeing anything, guys. Nothing on the Soto front, but things. Read the comments on Jeff Post. Soto. I don't know, bro. I don't see it here. Okay, fine. I'll look. This one right here. No, I don't see it. Oh, what is this? Oh, this is a nobody. Sources: Dodgers are close to acquiring Juan Soto for the Nationals. Are talking intensely. I don't know how much we can trust Mike Rodriguez. He is an MLB insider, broadcaster, analyst for Chicago Cubs, Chicago White Sox, and Spanish. Okay. Dodgers are close to acquiring Juan Soto from the Nationals. Blue Jays are closing on Lopez. What is going on? What is going on right now? This is nuts. Okay. You guys. There you go. I don't know. Again, because it's not a blue check mark, I don't trust it. That's how it is here. Just refreshing here. The Rays have DFA'd Brett Phillips? What the hell? Why would they... Yeah, he's going to get picked up by somebody. Brett Phillips is a good player. Just a good, not bad player. Wow. They DFA'd Brett Phillips to bring in Jose Siri? Let me just look at this here, folks. There's Jose Siri. This is Brett Phillips. Looking at WAR. Oh, wow. He's not having a good year. Yikes. Okay, I'll take back my statement about being a good player. Wow, he was a lot better last year. Well, that's unfortunate. Rip. So apparently, this guy, not this guy, go back. Hector Gomez, he broke the whole Ramirez thing. I know, I've heard his name around the league. Hector Gomez, or not Hector Gomez. Where is he here? It's this one. Mike Rodriguez. Apparently someone broke the Ramirez trade back in the day, but I'm gonna wait till the big names start to pick it up, like ESPN. I'm very skeptical. Okay, let me just look here for our Blue Jay fans, because we're looking at everyone doing amazing stuff. What are we doing? What are we doing? Nothing. No, Shohei Ohtani ain't gonna be a future Blue Jay. Nothing. Latest. No, just speculation here, folks. Just speculation. Okay. Let me read some of your comments here, and we'll do a little Q&A interim period. Then maybe in a bit, I could talk a little bit more about the whole Hader situation. I was kind of just like in my brain about it. I was like, oh my god, like why? I get it now for the Brewers organization. So I'm going to talk about that in a second. Yeah, nothing. I know, Inked Rails. We got nothing. Hector's trustworthy. Okay. Dodgers all-star team. I know. Soto. If the Dodgers get Soto, like, we might as well call it. We might as well call it, guys. We are planning a renovation. That's the top priority. Yeah, I know. They're out partying. I know. They had a party at Jose Barrios' house in Tampa. I better not be hungover for tomorrow. Blue Jays closing in on Ian Happ for Kevin Biggio and prospect. Where do you see that, Paul Kim? Where do you see that? Where do you see that? Okay, here's my thoughts on the whole Josh Hader thing. So, first of all, when you compare ERA side to side, you have Josh Hader and you have Trevor Rogers. You're like, oh, it's pretty even. But you're forgetting, like, if Josh Hader got blown up for 2 games, if you look before those 2 games, dude was dominant. Most saves in the whole MLB. 1.85 ERA, I believe, or a 1.89 ERA. Just incredible. Like, the Padres are winning now. That's a great move for the Padres. You only have to give up your 7th-ranked prospect and, like, someone, like, really far down in your system. Now, the reason why the Brewers did it is because I see someone like Trevor Rogers, and they can convince themselves, like, oh, well, it's basically the same as Josh Hader for ERA. They're trying to convince themselves that it's a good move. Like, oh, wait, here's Josh Hader starting to wash up. Okay, send him away for maybe get a little bit of prospect back. Because here's the thing. We're always forgetting, Brewers are one of those teams that just don't pay people. Hey, and shout out to Scott Farr with the donation. Let's go, Scott Farr. Thank you, bro. Saying Ross is focused on bleacher color seats. I know, bro. I know. It's okay. It's okay. We're gonna get our man. Okay, let me satisfy while I go back. I'll go back to the Josh Hader thing. But let me satisfy the Blue Jay fans out there. The rumors are out there. We are on the phone. We are looking at left-handed bat. We are looking at, like, heavy bullpen help, right? I don't know if that's the exact word they use to describe it, heavy, but, like, big bullpen. It was big bullpen help. And a starting pitcher. Not the best starting pitcher, a starting pitcher. So that can mean anything, okay? We're getting there, guys. We're getting there. Stay with us, all right? To finish my thoughts on our boy, Josh Hader. It made sense for the Brewers because, look, we forget that there's teams that can't pay players. Brewers are one of those teams. Why do you think every single year we're like, well, why don't they just go get some bats? Or why don't they do that? All their best pitchers are cheap. Corbin Burns, Brandon Woodruff, right? Peralta. Josh Hader was cheap. He's starting to get up in the years. Going to be not cheap soon. So what do? You gotta go trade. You gotta trade him. You gotta ship him. Now, would I have done it at the trade deadline in the middle of the season where you're trying to win? Absolutely not. I think he's still got another year, at least. So absolutely not. I would have not done that. But you gotta do something, I guess. But I don't. Yeah, see, I wouldn't have done it, but I get it. I wouldn't have done it, but I get it. Oh, what do we got here? Oh, we got some more updates here. It's just on the recent trades. Let me bring it up to you guys. Jeff Passan, Bob Nightingale. Let me give Bob some love. We haven't seen Bob yet. Let me give Bob some love. Love me some Bob. Come on, Bob. All right. Oh, yeah, we're just looking at the final stuff here. So, okay, this is what I wanted. This is what I wanted, Bob. Thank you. This is why Bob's a legend. So Astros are getting Trey Mancini from the Orioles, and the right-handed pitcher Jalen Murray from the Rays. Orioles getting Seth Johnson from the Rays, and then right-handed pitcher Chase McDermott from the Astros. Rays getting outfielder Jose Siri from the Astros. Okay, that makes sense. Cool. Great. So all in all, Orioles only had to ship off Trey Mancini, right? And then the Rays are really packaging the arms here. And then the Astros gave up an arm and Jose Siri for... Basically, Astros gave up an arm and Jose Siri for Trey Mancini. It's interesting. Well, let's look at Trey Mancini right now. Because, look, Jose Siri is a defensive outfielder. You had him on the team. Yeah, that makes sense. But does he play center field? I don't know. I think he's more of a corners guy, isn't he? Yeah, he plays the corner outfielder. So I don't really know who's their center. Is it going to be Tucker? Does Tucker play center? I thought he was a corner. I thought he was a right fielder. You got Brantley over and left. I mean, someone's got to play center. I don't know who you'd put. Maybe Tucker. He's young. What's Tucker doing? Let me just I want to make sure that this trade makes sense in my mind. You know what I mean? Also, shout out Nick's home right now. Let's go! Do you play center field? No. Okay, so do they have someone? And any Astros fans here, does this make sense to you? Why you're getting 3 corner outfielders and that no one plays? Michael Brantley does not play center field. I don't even need to check that. So you have all these guys play corner outfield. What do you do? So on the Astros side of things, it's like, okay, yeah, you're getting a bat, but make sure it makes sense. But if it's a good bat, you're gonna make it work. You're gonna make it work. All right. Going back to the tweet here, where was it? Yes. I think honestly, the Orioles are getting some good stuff here. They're getting 2 young prospects, and they give up Mancini. This is great. No, I like this. I think the Orioles. This is a good W. It's a good W. Also, we got 260 of you in here, guys. Please drop a like and subscribe on the stream. Let's try and get this to 100. We did pass 69. I totally forgot that. So thank y'all for liking. No, not gonna get a sound effect for that. George Springer plays center. Yes, he does. Jay's legend Brantley. I know, right? We had him for a solid hour. Hey, thanks, Hazelmay, for that. Thank you. Thoughts on Mariners, Luis Castillo. We kind of talked about that, but I'll bring it up again. I'll give you my thoughts from a Blue Jay fan perspective, and I'll also give you my thoughts from a Yankee fan perspective. Once the Mariners got Luis Castillo, it was time to combat that. The Yankees did it today with a fuckload of moves, right, including Frankie Montas and 2 bullpen pieces. But now the Jays got to make a move. And there's still guys out there, right? I know you're all thinking, oh no, Ross Atkins is too focused on the renovations and the party in Tampa. There's still guys that could possibly be traded. You know, top level guys too. Pablo Lopez, right? He's still out there. We don't know for sure. Carlos Rodon, he's still out there. We don't know for sure. So those are my thoughts. That once they did that, they set the market. Also, now at this point, it kind of looks like they overpaid. You want to jump in, Nick? All right. Nick's going to jump in. We're going to take 2 seconds. I'm going to grab my chair. If you want to jump in, give your thoughts on everything that's going on.
Yeah. Hey, everybody. How is it going? Apologies. Clearly, my work was not aware that it's trade deadline today. I don't know. I mean, like, in my opinion, it should be a national holiday considering all the freaking moves that are going on. In fact, it is a holiday. They just don't want to do that either.
It is a holiday.
Yeah. But apparently that wasn't happening. So sorry about being late, everybody. I have a lot of thoughts on everything that went down today because clearly there was a crap load. First things first, have you talked about Hader?
Yeah.
Hader, okay, yeah.
Sure.
First things first about Josh Hader going over to San Diego and then flip-flopping that. That is really, really interesting for me because they got back a closer, am I right? They got back Trevor Rogers.
Yeah.
So that's neat there. What was the motivation behind that? Did anybody say what the motivation was there?
It looks like it appears like, Brewers can't pay him.
It's a money thing. It's a money thing.
Yeah.
Okay. I understand that, and that just, for me, that sucks. That just sucks on a Milwaukee Brewers standpoint because, one, I was thinking that Hader could have been there for a really long time. You know, you were thinking that the face of that franchise was Christian Yelich for a while. It actually became Josh Hader, even though they have Brandon Woodruff and Corbin Burns and so many other elite pitchers and guys. When I thought about the Milwaukee Brewers, I thought about Josh Hader. So to sell that off, you know, after he had basically one bad month of baseball is kind of just really upsetting as a whole and something that I don't love to see. But money is money is money. We are seeing the team that has exorbitant amounts of money go out and do a crap load of moves.
No!
Yeah.
Everyone's freaking out. We're panicking.
I want to take this opportunity right now for the 283 people in here right now. I imagine that there are a lot of Yankee fans in here. Most of the time, you will never hear me say this, but G, guys. G.
I know, they did exactly what they needed to do.
Everybody else here is screwing around, like doing, like, you know, it's like, oh, we don't want to pay that much, blah, blah, blah. The Yankees are like, we need an outfielder. Get it.
Yeah.
We need a bullpen piece. Get it. We need a starting pitcher. Get that too. And somehow, credit to the management here on the New York Yankees, somehow they've managed to do this without trading a single one of their top 4 prospects.
No, insanity.
That is absolutely ridiculous.
Dude, and I was saying the whole time, like, oh, like, Luis Castillo set the market. Like, we're going to see a big pay for
That's what
Frankie
everyone
Montas.
was saying.
Number 5 prospect, number 10 prospect, number 20, and number 21.
That's ridiculous.
That's stupid cheap.
Yeah, because now every other franchise out there, every other team, every other fan base, not just Blue Jays, you know, Padres, Dodgers, everyone, every single person is looking at their team and going, boy, you're telling me we couldn't have paid that?
That's what I'm saying.
We couldn't have at least been competitive there?
Dude, I would have, in a heartbeat, gave him Jordan Groshans and Otto Lopez easy. And then, screw it, take 20, 15,
Fuck,
10.
dude.
Go for it.
We were talking about, again, for all the Blue Jays fans out there, we were talking about Gabriel Moreno's name getting thrown around.
Yeah.
Like,
number 1 prospect in baseball America.
You know,
it's like, oh, yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, we were like, okay, I mean, like, if that's what the price is, that's what the price is.
That's what it is.
Not even remotely close to what the price is. So, literally, GG Yankees. I don't know how you managed to do this, man. But now at this point, it's like, one, you might not even be finished. You might not even be finished because you have all these bullets remaining in the chamber ready to go. Literally, like, they're probably like, holy shit, we did not expect to have these many prospects at this point, but now maybe we can go out and get freaking Juan Soto for all we know. I have no idea. Mm-hmm. But the fact that you managed to do this, set your team up for success, it is really, truly admirable, and, like, I am very jealous. Let me put it that way.
I am. Because, look, what did we want? A left-handed bat. Mm-hmm. We wanted a starting pitcher. I mean, a high-quality starting. We don't need a high-quality starting pitcher. It'd be nice.
Right.
And they got it. And they got 2 bullpen pieces.
It's stupid.
Now, granted, I was looking at Luis Trevino.
One of the bullpen pieces is not very good.
Yeah, Luis Trevino is kind of rough. He's honestly, like, I don't even want him in our bullpen just based on what he's done. But a lot of guys in here saying, I think his name is Mike. That's their, like, their pitching coach. He's like, Mike, he'll fix him. Okay,
so
all right. If you want to do a 2-month experiment and fix Luis Trevino back to elite days, go ahead.
Yeah.
Or put him in the postseason with the exact same numbers and you haven't fixed anything and blow up in front of the Blue Jays.
It also doesn't matter at all either because, like, that deal for me, like, you could take that name out, you could add that name on. I really don't care. Like, the price is still cheap as hell in my opinion, right?
Yeah,
like, for what you gave up for just Frankie Montas, like, doesn't matter who else you added on in that point. Like, you could have, honestly, you could have added on a negative, and I still would have been like, okay, great deal.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, contract? Yeah, no, you're right. Also, I want to throw a little positive spin on this for the Blue Jay fans. Something to think about. So, Rudolph's in here is kind of making me inspired to think about this. He's saying, Adam Nick, you really wanted Montas badly, eh? I'm glad the Jays did it. Now, a lot of concern around getting Montas was that
Let's
ERA.
pull up those splits.
Yeah.
Let's pull up those splits.
Because was that ERA from away from the Coliseum?
Yeah. And here, listen, guys, I understand this. We're going to put it up on the screen for everybody to see right now. I believe it was like 5.06 or something on the road. Like, definitely not very good. And I totally agree. There was absolutely cause for concern there. But that cause for concern for me really factored into the price that is being paid. So when we were talking about giving up top prospect, or when we were comparing it to the Yankees and talking, oh, maybe the Yankees need to give up Anthony Volpe to get this guy based on the Luis Castillo deal, you're right. This is now a bit of a cause for concern.
Yeah.
But when you factor in what they paid for it, it's a dart throw, a really good dart throw in my opinion, that's truly not that expensive to begin with because they only had to give up their 5 and 10 and
Yeah,
2021, right?
Oh, yeah. I mean, this dart throw is incredible. And hey, thank you for subscribing. And look, this guy's elite. Like, he is an elite player. And we also, maybe it's not the Coliseum. Maybe it's not the Coliseum. Maybe it could be a factor. Like I said before, you're just on the road. People just do bad on the road. That's why you try to do 500 on the road. Look, he's going to go to Yankee Stadium, one of the worst ballparks for a hitter in all of MLB. Let's see how he does.
Yeah.
But on the Blue Jays side of things, if he does blow up and those dart throws don't pan out to be an elite guy in the postseason, well, then there we go.
And also, too, let's think about this from a Yankees perspective. You are going to win the AL. You are going to have home field advantage the entirety of playoffs. This is going to happen for you. Just don't pitch him at the opposing person's ballpark.
Yeah, well,
Like,
there you go.
don't
There you
do
go.
it.
If that's
actually
be.
like a major factor, you have the
Yeah.
luxury based on how many wins you have right now.
Yeah.
Also, shout out to Scott_Far_. Ross knows it's a seller's market, then pay. Thank you so much for the dono, dude. We really appreciate that. Hopefully what is happening right now is he is sitting back, waiting, not wanting to give up too much stuff.
What?
What?
Okay, wait. This can't be true. Ahmad saying, according to Jeff Bassan, Jays are pushing for Ohtani.
Check it.
We'll check it. Today, they did announce that Ohtani was not being traded. But...
If that's actually the case, then I don't care about Frankie Montas anymore.
Yeah.
You know, I literally could not care less. I do not believe you, though. I'll be honest. I do not possibly believe you.
Come on.
I think that you have to be fibbing to me. 318 people in here right now. We just hit over 100 likes. Shout out to all of you. Thank you so much for doing that. Please subscribe and like the stream if you haven't already.
No.
Next goal is 169. That's a big one.
Yeah, he's not. They're not pushing. They're not pushing, guys. All right. What else? What other? What do you think about the Mancini thing?
Oh, okay.
It was like
yeah.
a
So I'll be
cluster.
honest. I was on the bus, like trying to get home as quickly as possible. I did not really see all of everything that transpired there. I know the Mancini is going to Astros, and I know that it's a 3-team deal.
Yeah. This breaks it down the best. Bob breaks down the best on who's getting who from where.
Okay, so Orioles are getting a Seth Johnson from the Rays, and also Chasey McDermott from the Astros.
These are all kind of like mid-tier to like up to top 5, like kind of
Prospects.
Yeah.
Okay, the Rays are getting Jose Siri. He was supposed to be decent. Is that like a pedigree thing?
No,
or like...
he's really good defensively, but
Okay.
offensively he's got like a mid 600 OPS.
I understand.
Yeah.
The Astros are getting Trey Mancini, and then they're also getting Jaden Murray from the Rays.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like did the Astros have to pay a lot here? No. Like,
Well, the Astros are sending over like Jose Siri. They're already like center fielder. And then they're getting Trey Mancini. And this is what I was talking about right as you were coming in the door.
Yeah.
How the Astros kind of like got Mancini, but sent away already one of their players and a prospect for Trey Mancini. Trey Mancini offensively is doing a lot better. Right? But it's like, also, I don't know if he can play center field. None of them can play center field. But maybe I'm missing a guy. But like, we'll see.
Right.
Oh, Syndergaard traded?
Right. Also,
No.
Frank Carino with the dono.
Let's go.
Shout out, $4.99 donation. The message is retracted. Comment it in the chat if you had something to say or something to ask, man. Roy over here is saying, that's $5 you never see again. Maybe not, but we will answer a question for you.
Yeah,
for sure,
yeah,
buddy.
we will.
Yeah, we really appreciate that, man. Thank you very much.
Whoa. Someone's saying... Hold on, I gotta put this up. I don't know if this is true. Oh, no, this is totally not true. I got a message being breaking Blue Jays athletics.
Dude, Muhammad's got me a few times.
Oh.
Yeah,
Like
Muhammad's
that
got
was
me
2
a few
minutes
times.
ago.
Yeah.
He's already been traded.
He got me a few times. He got me a few times, too.
This guy, bro.
Did you plug in, curious to know, I know that we don't really agree with any of the trade simulator stuff, but did you happen to plug in any of the trades on there? Like
no,
the Yankee
I
one and
haven't.
anything?
I know I saw a Yankees like trade similar thing with all the guys that they traded, and like, yeah, they got fleeced.
Like the Orioles got
the
fleeced.
Orioles got fleeced.
I
Or
don't-
not the Orioles.
Athletics
Athletics
got
got fleeced. Yeah.
I don't understand how you get fleeced that bad, though, after literally
Right?
24 hours ago,
That's what I'm
you saw
saying.
an extremely similar player get traded for maybe even triple
That's
the
what I'm
value
saying,
that you
man.
just gave up, right?
Like, how?
It doesn't make any sense to me whatsoever. Like that just seems irresponsible from the Oakland Athletics
Yeah.
management. Like it feels like they got like fucking drunk or something and just forgot.
I know. I know, man. Also, people are saying Syndergaard traded, but I don't see anything of that here.
Yeah.
Trade Moreno and Groshans for bullpen stud. Trade Bichette for starter stud. I don't know if the only starter stud I trade Bichette for right now is Ohtani.
Yeah. That's basically it, guys. That's basically it. Now, the question that a lot of Yankee fans are asking, and comment down below or in the chat if you guys are Yankee fans. I would love to hear from you guys. Gallo. Is Gallo getting moved now?
I don't know.
Because they keep, literally, Yankee fans keep commenting on our videos being like, hey, do you guys want Gallo? And we're like, no, we don't want Gallo.
No.
But it feels like they're trying to shop him around.
Dude, at the end of the day, if they're not going to get anything for him, which if they don't, just send him to the minors and DFA him. If you really, it's his last year. If he's that unvaluable to you, then don't, just get rid of him.
Yeah.
What's his WAR at?
I think it's got to be negative, isn't it?
It's got to be negative.
Got to be negative, right?
Oh, it's 0.1.
Okay, basically nothing.
So you're basically nothing. You're basically nothing.
You're literally a nothing player.
Wow, 150. You are so bad.
It's just really, really bad at baseball. He's got a 201 career batting average now with an 801 carear OPS. Stupid.
God.
But that number's getting dragged down a lot from this season. Shout out once again to Frank Carino.
Let's go.
$4.99 donation. Dude. Thank you, man. You're elite. He just asked, do you think Chapman, Gallo, and Montgomery will be traded? Well, funny enough,
we're just talking about
literally just talking about it. So I'll be honest. With Gallo, I don't see how any team can look at those numbers and think to themselves, you know what I want to do?
Yeah.
Acquire that baseball player.
You can't. His value's so diminished. So I don't think so. And Montgomery, I don't think so.
Montgomery, no.
Because they need him.
You need him.
And then Chapman, they're trying to work on an experiment with him, and they also need him to be elite. And you can't trade him either. So if anyone's getting traded, it would be Gallo, but I don't think it will happen.
Yeah, I'll be honest. Yeah, Chapman and Montgomery to me just feel like they have too much upside and value for the Yankees in this current postseason run. And I was actually watching the Yankee game, I think it was yesterday or 2 days ago, whenever Montgomery pitched last, because I bet money on them. Montgomery was pitching exceptionally, and then it was just one inning of kind of unluckiness, back to back, and the announcers were like, there was on the expected batting average, there was a 1% chance that would happen.
Wow.
And it was just dumb luck kind of. And yeah, it wasn't perfect, but his stuff in that game should have been way, as far as his results go, the results should have been a lot better based on the stuff. So I like Montgomery.
Also want to shout out Roy1419 with the dono saying Lopez or Rodon, the Robertson and then Robertson half. Okay, Lopez or Rodon?
Lopez for me.
Lopez for sure.
Yeah, and then both of Robertson and Happ, absolutely. If that transpired, then I think 100% W trade deadline for the Toronto Blue Jays.
100%.
Because right now we are trailing far, far behind other AL teams. The only teams that are making moves right now are our AL contending teams.
Yeah, literally.
That we are going to have to play in the postseason.
Oh yeah, literally all of them. The Rays, the Yankees, and
the Mariners.
And the Mariners.
It's those are literally those are the guys that if we want to make it to the World Series, I guarantee we're going to need to play at least two of those teams.
We got to go get them. Guys. Also, we have another person saying here, Gallo or Zimmer. I said my answer. What's your answer?
I think so. As far as Gallo or Zimmer goes, it just. Because Gallo's always supposed to be the bat. He's supposed to be the bat, and because the bat is so freaking awful, if I had to choose between two horrible bats, I might as well just pick the one that's better defensively, because that's all you're gonna do for me anyways, right?
I would rather have Zimmer than Gallo.
If Gallo was honestly, if Gallo was hitting 210, then I might say Gallo, but 159, that's just not good enough.
I mean, Bradley Zimmer's a bit worse, but at that point with the 100s, you're
I'm just you're not gonna get a hit anyways.
You're not gonna
get a hit anyways. Also, shout out to whoever just subscribed. I'm sorry it passed by so fast. We really appreciate it. 341 of you guys in here right now. Please hit the like button and subscribe. We're trying to get up to 169 likes. It's a long ways away, but whoever number 169 is, big shout out.
Also, another dono shout out to Frank saying Syndergaard was traded to the Twins.
No way.
Okay, we're gonna check.
How did we? I feel. Did we miss this? Did Twitter?
Looking.
Yeah. Did Twitter?
I feel like my phone would be telling me, and nothing's telling me anything. Nothing's telling me anything. Also, here's a little tweet from Ben Nixon Smith with a little more than 24 hours left on the trade deadline. Blue Jays seen by other teams as active in the relief market.
Excellent.
Okay,
excellent.
So we're doing it, guys.
Yes,
we are putting in the work, which makes sense. Jays usually busy this time of year, have a need, and have said they're looking to address it.
Also, I'm sorry to cut you off
ahead.
there, but what is his name? Scott something?
Scott Boras?
Oh, no. Whoever the fucking Yankees, the relief guy that they traded for.
Oh, yeah. I forget his last name.
I forget his name. That guy. Could we not have gotten that
we could
guy?
Easily have gotten that guy.
Who did they give up again? It was like the
number
seventh
seven,
prospect.
And that's it.
For a 5-year
five
bullpen guy
year,
who in his rookie season is putting up these numbers.
Yeah.
I didn't even think that guy would, or anyone of that caliber would be available, let alone for your 7th ranked prospect.
That's stupid. Like, we were looking at Bednar, and I think Bednar's a bit better, but, like, you know, I was like, oh, there's no way we have to pay up the wazoo for Bednar.
Like, we're going to have to give up, like, fucking Orelvis Martinez for this at the least, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
well, clearly we can get some cheap stuff, so let's get on the phone, Ross.
I don't understand why we're not looking at this and being like, okay, guys, like, give us your players.
Give us your players right now.
I don't know. Like, we're prospect hugging right now, everybody, and I don't like it. You missed my dono question. I'm so sorry, man. Did we?
Where is it?
Where was your dono question? Can you ask it again, William?
You ask it again?
For some reason, I don't
it's
know
not
how
coming
we missed
up.
that.
Oh,
go back.
I think I saw it. Oh, there it was. Hey,
shout out to William
for
Gordon. So sorry, man. So sorry. The chat moves a little fast these days, but we apologize. If the Jays keep playing the way they did after the All-Star break, do we really need anyone? I think we still need someone.
Yeah, we still need somebody, man. Like, look, the other teams that we're competing against are getting better.
Yeah.
So we need to get better too.
Yeah, at the end of the day, right now, this is the Yankees world, and we're all living in it. And if we want any opportunity to compete with them, I think that we need to get somebody. Now, I know what you're saying, like, if we keep playing at this level, do we need somebody? Maybe not. I think that the bigger thing, though, is, like, I just don't believe that we'll be able to sustain this level of play for 60 more games and then also postseason without a little bit of help here.
We definitely need some help, guys. 100%.
So where were you guys seeing the Syndergaard to Twins thing?
Anywhere.
Like, is that something that actually happened, or
I don't see it anywhere.
We're not. Yeah, we can't seem to find it on Twitter. Everybody.
Syndergaard. You look at baseball trade rumors. Well,
Also, a lot of people are talking about Skubal right now, and that is definitely a name that apparently is getting thrown around more than I would have expected. Jays are absolutely in on Skubal. It feels like something has to go wrong if the Jays don't make a trade with the Detroit Tigers at some point. It might not be for Skubal, but it feels like those two teams have been flirting back and forth for a few days now. It's like they've been doing stuff, especially, playing one another. You would imagine there might have even been an in-person meeting 100%. There that we didn't know about. It feels like something would have had to go very wrong for those two teams to not at least come to some sort of deal at some point.
It's so perfect. Look, like, they need young prospects. We have a lot of young prospects, especially young prospects, like, almost ready to go.
Yeah.
Like, and look, we need bullpen. It's a match made in heaven. They have so many. You don't have to give up your entire bullpen. Just give a few over to us. Here's another thought I had today. If the Baltimore Orioles, I don't think they're selling everything.
No.
I
wouldn't.
Someone said in the chat that like we can get all their bullpen pieces. Now, we probably can't grab their most controllable pieces because they're right on the fringe of breaking out. Yes.
And especially if I was the Baltimore Orioles too, I'd be looking at our division and being like, well, Boston's dying. We're gonna take that spot right now.
Yeah.
We're gonna slowly work our way up.
Let's get back in because like trading Mancini made sense. He's on his last year. That makes sense. He's getting older. Like totally ship him off. Your offense won't suffer that much without him. But if they maybe trade for a couple of little pieces there for Mancini, great. But they're not going to trade away in their like long controllable guys because like that's what who's the Lopez?
I forget exactly who it was, but they have like a few guys there for like 5 seasons who are like
really
rock solid. Yeah, as far as Orioles bullpen goes, I have no idea how their bullpen is as good as it is. This guy's dumb. This guy's dumb.
Like he's so good.
Yeah, I want that guy.
And what's his control?
I don't know.
Look, if he maybe has like 1 more year left, maybe.
Gregory McCann. I'm a huge Yankees fan. It's cool seeing somebody else's perspective. Yankees need to trade for another starter. Wow.
Another one?
Another one, eh? Yeah, guys, comment in the chat. Like, what do you, do you think that the Yankees are finished? Like, are they done? Or are they going to, like, keep going after stuff right now? Also, we have Jorge Lopez up here. Not only would this be an exceptional Blue Jay target, but, like, pretty much an exceptional target for any team, I think, in the market for bullpen pieces. 2 more seasons of control after this one right now. 29 years old, really breaking out with a 1.69 ERA.
I think so. I mean, it's out there.
Yeah.
It's definitely an option. Do I think the Baltimore Orioles are going to be competitive in 2 years? Maybe a little bit, yeah. Maybe a little bit in 2 years.
But you could still get somebody that could play in 2 years.
100%.
You could get someone that could do that.
What if we traded them? What would you, well, now that the prices are changing all over the place,
I have no idea.
Go take Otto Lopez.
Sure, yeah. I mean, I don't even think that we need to trade that much,
Apparently
based
not.
on what is happening right
Apparently not, bro.
So, but yeah, absolutely.
Granted, he is an all-star. He is super elite.
He is very, very good at baseball right now, for sure. But, I don't even know if we need to do that.
Yeah, I get that.
They should get Syndergaard. Oh, I don't know. I didn't think I heard your answer on it. But what was everybody saying? Because we got a 50% or 57% yes answer on this question.
Oh, do I think
as far as Yankees best pitching staff in baseball right now with Frankie Montas? What are our thoughts on that?
I definitely love the Dodgers. The Dodgers have a really good staff. Yeah, I mean, Astros are really good. I think they're up there. I don't know if they're the best. It's not convincing me yet. I gotta see it in August, September time. But they're definitely top 3. I would say top 3 or 4.
I would also go as far to say too. It's I think that the Yankees staff, they're all. Every one of them is good, whereas some staffs have they're almost top heavy, so you got that Clayton Kershaw, which is just incredible. And then you have a little bit of a lesser guy in your number 5 spot.
Let's Win Twin saying Mets for sure.
Mets are incredible. Once DeGrom comes back, that's going to be nuts.
Yeah.
But it feels like the Yankee staff is just so deep right now that at any one of their 5 games, it is going to be tough to score runs in every single one of those 5. Doesn't matter who's on the mound anymore. Yeah. It's going to be fucking tough.
Now they have a locked-in top 3, which is, Montas, Cortez, and Cole. Montgomery.
For postseason, for sure.
Exactly. You could probably throw in Montgomery as your 4 there and, be good with it, and then, with Tyone, you got some question marks. And shout out again to Frank with another
$5 donation.
Let's go.
MVP. Yo, usually when we go live for games, we have the background. You can see it. We toss your names up there. We don't have that right now, but just know your name would be up on the MVP list.
Yeah.
I see Yankees going out to get Rodon, Lopez, or Syndergaard from Montgomery in prospects. I know you think the Yanks need him, but these guys are just better. Okay. You're right. You're right.
Yes,
if we were assuming that by trading Montgomery, you don't pull in a better pitcher. If by somehow you trade Montgomery and pull in a better pitcher, then you're totally right, dude.
Well, absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely. I would agree with that.
Yeah. If you can get Lopez, if the Yankees end up getting Pablo Lopez,
toast.
I think I'm done.
Toast.
I'm done.
I'm done.
I can't do this
Pack it all away, folks.
We're
done.
Tell the Blue Jays to stay at Jose Barrios' fucking barbecue. No point in coming to the games anymore. It's over.
Yeah. Also, we got another donation from Scott Farr. Thank you for the donation. And he says, I would take JD Martinez and Evaldi from the Sox in a package, of a package that was right. Yeah. I mean, yeah. Well, if you're talking from the Jays' perspective, I mean, JD would then clog up the DH spot. So that would be a bit of a troublesome issue. But then the other one was Nathan Eovaldi, 100%. I would trade for Nathan Eovaldi.
I think Nathan Eovaldi is an exceptional dart throw at this point. I don't think you need to give up. I was assuming that Nathan Eovaldi would be a bit more expensive just off of everything we'd seen prior to this. But just now what the Yankees have done, it's my world is busted wide open.
10.
Everything is cheap.
10-rate prospect.
Oh, not even that. Take a fucking 15th. I don't care.
Right.
Frank Carino with another dono, adding Gallo in one of those deals. I think that would be negative. I think you lose some if you add a Gallo,
Also, shout out for William for another donation.
Too, man. Everybody's donating.
Man,
you guys
it is trade deadline frenzy right now. It's starting to cool down just a little bit. We will definitely be live later tonight, folks. Because Nick literally just walked into the door and is now jumping on this podcast. But I hope that there's some Blue Jays news that come out very soon.
I need Blue Jays news. There's still let's just do a little recap here before we hop off, everybody. Let's collect our bearings and see where we're at for moving forward right now. So Montas is off the board, Castillo's off the board, Benintendi's off the board. A bullpen guy that I did not even expect to be on the board is now off the board. David Peralta's off the board. The big names that are still and Trey Mancini also off the board. He's gone. Big names that are still remaining right now. Obviously, Juan Soto in a complete tier of his own right now. That dude is there and ready to go, and I do believe that he should get traded in the next 24 hours. Ohtani, done. He's off.
He's off the board. He's not being traded. He's not being traded,
sadly. They are no longer accepting offers for him. Fair enough. Tons of bullpen pitchers, though,
there are so many
available.
There's so many, and we're calling about them.
Yes.
That's the good thing. Look, if we don't get a starting pitcher, I will be a little bit disappointed just because I think we need that insurance. But if we go out and grab like 3 bullpen guys instead, okay, I'll take it 100%.
Yeah,
also,
agreed.
Do got a tweet right here. Joel Sherman, no idea who he is, but he's got a check mark. Says Yankees are not done. Have to send Joey Gallo somewhere. Now, with key items obtained, we'll continue to try to shop for upgrades.
What the hell?
So I guess you're gonna if you package maybe Gallo and like, I don't know, like a prospect for what? For what? How many? You got your outfielder.
Yeah,
like,
at this point, like literally at this point, it's just like minor upgrade. It's all just gravy. The Yankees have done it so perfectly right now. While everybody, like Blue Jays, are scrambling to get what we need, they're looking for extra. They're looking for extra. They're looking for the cherry on top. That's just gonna be a nice little piece. Might hit a few RBIs, but they don't really care. Like it's whatever, right?
No, I mean I think they could use like maybe a rental shortstop. I don't know if there is any rental shortstops on the market, but I don't think so. But that's the only upgrade I really see making a lot of sense, like over IKF. But that's it. That's all I see.
Yeah, exactly. Maybe more bullpen if they want, but like,
screw it.
Yeah, screw it, right?
Just get more bullpen.
Literally. But to finish my thought, like bullpen, so much more bullpen. Lopez, if he gets moved, now not guaranteed that he could get moved, but that is definitely still available and something I think that rumors are going to be flying about moving forward. Who else is? A lot of like 1-year pitchers.
A lot of 1 year.
Quintana,
Perez,
Syndergaard.
Yeah,
those guys are all there.
I'll take those guys.
I'll take 100%. Those guys. The Boston boys. If Evaldi's going, if JD Martinez is going, that should probably happen this evening.
100%.
So there are absolutely a lot of names still available on the board for people to go out. The Blue Jays still have time to make moves. Yes, I will be very disappointed if we don't do anything.
Yeah.
But there is still time here, guys. There is still time.
There is still time. Just checking Twitter one more time. Oh, let me check baseball or MLB trade rumors.
Yeah. Love to see MLB trade rumors. Recapping the Astros to trade Mancini. That's a good one from them. Just a sneaky little thing.
Yeah, Frankie Montas.
That's going to be a big one.
Yeah.
And then, Jonathan VR.
Minor league deal.
Yeah. Wow, good for you, VR. Yo, remember when like 3 years ago he was an all-star, like pretty good at baseball?
Oh, goodness.
Times have changed.
That seems like everything. And then the Josh Hader thing we talked about.
Yeah.
Unfortunate for him.
Dude, why were we not in on Josh Hader?
That's what I'm saying.
Why were we not in on
We
Josh
could have
Hader?
sent them over, who can close game for you? Oh, this guy Trevor Richards, like last year? Like,
yeah.
Oh my God.
I mean, I don't give a fuck who we send over to them. Like,
it's Josh Hader.
Like, it's literally, and I understand, he's had one bad month of baseball, but it's like, we're talking one bad month of baseball to like 40 months of incredible baseball.
Like being the best in the league.
Yeah. Also, shout out once again to Frank Carino, actual MVP right now with a $199 donation. Montgomery, Gallo, Andujar, Sweeney for Rodon and Shaw.
Just take all my garbage plus Montgomery. Give me your release.
I'm not as familiar with like what Andujar and Sweeney are doing, but like, what is the? I feel like if San Fran is making the deal for Rodon, they need guys with upside and control.
Yeah.
They need guys with upside and control. Gallo, I don't think we can say that about. Montgomery, do you know what Montgomery's control is?
I don't know. I think he's got one more year or something.
Because I know that Montgomery definitely does have upside, so that could be a piece there for sure. Andujar and Sweeney, I'm not super familiar. I mean, you're getting in the range of possible, but I think you have to throw in some type of prospect there. I don't think you're going to get away with trading for Rodon without giving some sort of prospect or some sort of like really young player on your side.
Well, so I've got this up here. We never really touched on this, but this is nothing really in my opinion. Omar Narvaez is apparently on the trade block for the Brewers. Like, what are they doing? They're trading away their guys right now. They also, I think there was another thing where they wanted to trade away not Willie Adames, but the other guy, the other infielder they have. But it's like they're all starters. It's like I don't understand what's going on.
I don't know what they're doing either, man. And also too, I don't know if they're gonna be able to trade Narvaez because it's like Like, literally Contreras and freaking Vasquez and Sean Murphy are all on the board, and it's like, why would I want Narvaez when I can get one of those guys?
I hear what you're saying. Also, Joseph Doughton coming in here with the dono. What's up, bro?
With the dono. Shout out to the MVD. Joseph Doughton, dude. Romano for Hader, and I would have seriously thought about that, man. I would have actually thought, I don't know, I don't remember exactly what Hader's control is, but you just have to think, you can't overreact about 1 month of baseball being bad at it, like it's just, he is so very good at baseball, you know?
He does have one more year after this compared to Jordan. He has an A, Romano. So this might sway me a bit. He's got 2. So actually, you know what? I think I would keep Jordan.
I'd probably keep Jordan Romano.
Yeah, because I don't think we've seen the ceiling of Jordan yet. He is 29, so maybe we have. Who knows? But like, you know, there's more control. So, you know what? Maybe I would consider keeping Jordan.
Dude, I do like if I could get a Josh Hader, I literally do like a Tim Mesa, Nate Pearson. Josh Hader, give it to me.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, for real. Also, Jordan N with Dono, too. I guess
Let's
before we hop off, Joey Dono, aka the
go.
MVP in the house. You damn right, Jordan
That's
N.
right,
Shout out.
Yeah.
300 people in here right now, guys. I think that we're going to hop off in a few minutes, so ask us any final questions. We are going to be back live somewhere around the 7:30, 8 o'clock mark. Kind of depends. Like, we got to eat up and, like, you know, get our fuel in and
also
whatnot.
see, like, what kind of, like, you know, what rumors are talking about. If the Jays start breaking, we might come early. Who knows,
Might come earlier, might come later. But, yeah, absolutely, guys. So, finishing questions. We'll hop off at, like, 5 minutes from now or something like that.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah, I like it too, man. Oh, my God.
I know. Just walking straight from work, and I'm like, I'm on the show now. Yeah. Do you see the Yankees picking up David Robertson for bullpen work? Well, here's the thing. They just traded with the Cubs, so actually I don't. You know, if they're going to trade with the Cubs, you're probably going to do it then. Yeah. Like, why would you then go back and do it again?
You're right.
You really don't see that happening, right?
You're right.
So I say no. I don't think David Robertson's going to them.
You're absolutely right, actually. Yeah. Right? No, then that's good for us because at the end of the day, like, I want some David Robertson, man. Like, that's a guy who I am all about. And Frank says, okay, then add on either Dominguez or Peraza. Absolutely. If you add Dominguez or Peraza, I guarantee you get the deal done.
100%. 100%.
Like those guys, I don't even think you need to offer up those many, Frank, because just like those are top tier. Those are top tier prospects for you guys. I think you could get away with, you know, your 5th or whatever your new 5th prospect is. I agree. Something like that, you know?
Also, Jordan saying, should the Jays move to the reliever market? And we had a tweet out here. I don't know if I still have it up. But it did say that from Ben Nicholson-Smith. Actually, I could pull it up. Yeah. Ben Nicholson-Smith is saying, oh my God.
Oh shit.
What's going on?
Scooble.
No. Scooble. How'd that get there? Ben Nicholson-Smith has said that the Blue Jays are looking heavy with the relievers right here. Yeah. Yeah, right here, guys. Jays are, where is it? Blue Jays seen by other teams as active in relief market. So we're active. And there was another tweet previous, I think it was by Ben Nicholson-Smith, saying that we are looking at big bullpen help. Yeah. So we are looking for help, which is good. We need to get it. If big means probably, I'd say at least 2. I think we're going to get at least 2. Yeah. It's going to happen.
Like one super elite.
Yeah, one super duper elite. One super elite. And maybe another like low-key guy, but...
All right, everybody. We are going to hop off right now. It is literally 4 minutes to 6, which means that we're about 24 hours and 4 minutes away from the trade deadline happening. These next 24 hours should be nuts. There are going to be big names moving. They're going to be coming to the Jays. They're going to be coming to the Padres, the Dodgers. The Yankees apparently aren't done. So regardless of what fan base you're from, just come in. Stop in with us in a few hours. We'll be live again breaking down all of it.
All right, guys. See you guys in a little bit. Hopefully we get some rumors out there. And as always, go Jays, go! Glad to play Holmes.